water at the Atlantic. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. They also call him Flash, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. Up against them, the Bobcat from Ireland.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Ireland, wearing the white trunks, trimmed with white, the Bobcat.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. There's a scoring blow. They exchange punches. Right hook just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter shot. There's no secret. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses that uppercut. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Can't land the jab there. Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. I promise you. Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice job to block that uppercut. That very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time. On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Beautiful counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. The jab can't find a home. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Perfect counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter punch. And they're back at it again here in round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab but does not score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he isn't. And we enter the ninth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that jab. They exchanged punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. It's round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The straight right just misses. Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And it looks like this fight will continue. Counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous.